what is going on? David, your boy
What's
Eddie
up
on
with it?
Steady is going on. What is on your mind, brother? Yeah.
What's up, Eddie Balboa?
What is the word? What you sipping
Well, the
on?
word is that the word is that a few hours ago it was posted that goddamn Terence Crawford moving on to 154. Ain't that a bitch? And you know why, Eddie? Cause Errol Spence don't want no smoke, Eddie. He been waiting for that boy for years, man. Don't want no smoke. I mean, he
So
going
you
up there to he going up there to fight Charlo and them boys, man. Cause Errol Spence don't want no smoke.
so you saying you trying to say Earl Spence is running from these guys?
What?
You think Earl Spence is trying to duck these guys?
He been ducking them. Been ducking them, Eddie, for years.
I don't think Earl Spence is ducking anyone.
You don't
I
think
think
what?
I don't think Earl Spence is ducking no one. I think Earl Spence and
Come on, bro. Listen, bro. Errol Spence
and,
went
and,
all the way. Listen to me. Errol
did
Spence.
it top
Errol Spence. Listen, did Errol Spence stop Porter?
Sorry.
No.
He
Okay.
didn't.
Porter was on his ass the whole time. He couldn't get him off. You hear me? You hear me? He couldn't do nothing with him, man. Yeah, he beat him, but he didn't do nothing with him. You feel me? Terrence, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford stopped this boy, like beat him up, man. Matter of fact, a Gamboa was a better fight than Porter to Terrence Crawford. And matter of fact, I think Gamboa beat Porter while you bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Porter was
Gamboa.
nothing to Terrence Crawford. Huh?
So you think Gamboa beat Sean Porter?
Yeah. Gamboa was the hardest fight Terrence Crawford had. If you think about it.
What I need you to do is rewatch that.
What?
What
I
I
know my
need you
shit.
to do is rewatch that fight.
You what?
Rewatch that fight.
I'm just telling you, I know my shit. The hardest fight Terrence Crawford had was Gamboa. And Porter went all the way with Errol Spence, didn't he? Errol Spence didn't stop that boy. Did he? I don't think so. Man, Terrence Crawford knocked that boy ass on his ass, man. Like a little boy, man. Stop the fight. They stopped the fight, bro. It's different. You feel me? Ever since been ducking them for a long ass time, bro. Since what? I know since 2019, that nigga been dodging that boy, man. As far as I know, 2018, he been dodging him. Goddamn 4 years, man. Been running from the boy 4 years. Everywhere. If Terrence Crawford make a right, Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence make a left. Believe that. He might do a U-turn. You feel me? So he's been waiting for him for 4 years, bro. So he's gonna move up to 154. Feel me? And he gonna up there see what's up with this Charlo nigga. We gonna go see what's up with the Charlo nigga. You feel me?
So what if that fight was to happen? What would
What?
your prediction for those two fights if those that was to happen?
You don't even you don't know that yet?
Let's say maybe I don't know that. I think
That
Earl Spence.
that Terrence Crawford moving up to 154 to fight Charlo.
Earl Spence. I think Earl Spence could pull off a win.
No, Terrence Crawford.
Oh, Terence Crawford. Yeah.
He's moving up to 154 to fight Charlo.
Why not?
Shit, he ain't got nobody else out there he can fight. He might as well move up and fight
He has
somebody else.
people to fight.
Huh?
He has people to fight.
Who?
He can still fight. Terence Crawford and Earl Spence. They still can fight.
Then
We can
he's not gonna fight
throw
Terrence Crawford.
Anderson up in that mix. We can still
Who?
throw
Who?
we still, huh?
Who you said?
Ennis.
Yeah, that nigga ain't want no smoke, nigga. You just talking, bro.
That'd be a good fight, though. You can't say it wouldn't be a good.
Yeah, they would, but he don't want to fight him. But why would Terence Crawford be moving up to 154? That's because them niggas don't want to fight him, bro.
This is a cool thing here. I'm about to post something on the
I'm
YouTube
gonna send
page.
you the video. Man. I'm gonna send you so you can check it out, bro. Why would he move to 154, bro? Because niggas don't want to fight him now.
Now, let me ask you this: what would be the top heavyweight fight you will watch right now? That should be worthy in 2022 right now
King Kong versus Fury or versus that Uzi.
versus Ugas.
I like to see what is it, Ruiz, right? I
Ruiz.
like to see Ruiz versus Uzi. See what he talking about.
Well, I really want to see out before all of that fight. Think about this. Um, before all of that fight takes place, you have to think about what happened if what happened if
Yo,
what is going on, Team? What is going on?
what's going on, fellas? Eddie, what's going on with y'all?
What's up?
And
What's up?
I heard y'all was talking about Terence Crawford, Errol Spence.
Yeah.
Him moving up. About him moving up. All right, if he move up, like what's up there? That's what I want to know. Like what's that 154? Like maybe Charlo, maybe.
That's what he talking.
I mean, Canelo's up there.
Canelo just moved up.
Man, that ain't happening.
He moved up. And Butter beat the shit out of Canelo. I really seriously believe Butter beat the living breaks off Canelo.
Canelo's a different breed, bro. You're bugging now. Now you're bugging. Y'all need to smoke onto that one.
I don't know, man. The size differential, who knows, man. But Terence Crawford, he that nice. Like I ain't saying that he'd be a tough out for anybody from like 160 all the way to 140. Like
yeah,
it's just it is what it is. No lie about that. But I don't know, man. I was talking to Eddie about this earlier, and I mean, everybody wants to see the Spence Crawford fight, but it's the promoter situation. You know what I mean? It's not really them. I mean, if you really break it down and you think about it, you got Earl Spence rock with Al Heyman and them, and Floyd Mayweather, and then you got Crawford rock with what? Bob Arum, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Bob Arum.
so, and they really don't like fucking with each other unless the pot is just so crazy. The money is just so out of pocket that they make the fight happen. Now, the reason why this fight ain't happening is because Al Heyman is coming to Bob Arum, and he's like, look, 70-30, bro. 70-30. And Bob Arum looking at him like, what? You crazy. I got Terence Crawford. This might be the best fighter in the whole world. And Al Heyman is looking like, well, I got Earl Spence, who a lot of people think might be the best welter in the world, and I done had him in a couple pay-per-view fights, and they didn't did the numbers. Your guy doesn't do good numbers. Now, I don't like the whole politics bullshit of it. It's one of the reasons why it's hard for me to even talk about boxing. But you got to look at it from that's probably the main reason why they have not fought. And if Terence Crawford was to get impatient and move up to shake some shit, then I totally feel that. I would not sit around and wait for fucking Earl Spence to try to fight. If that's something that don't look like it's gonna be on the table, I would be gone too. You know what I'm saying? But
that's what's stopping the fight. You got Earl Spence, who is a pay-per-view fighter, while Crawford is not pay-per-view fight material. He hasn't fought anyone who I mean, he has pay-per-view fights, but he hasn't fought anybody who is worth pay-per-view material.
Yeah, well, no, I wouldn't say that. Well, that helps. It hurts that Crawford when he has fought on pay-per-view, the guys that he fight, you like, who the fuck is that? I don't know who the fuck that is. Oh, he can fight though, but I don't know who the fuck that is. Now, in regards to the casual fan, they need to have some type of. They got to know him a little bit if they're gonna drop $70, $80 on it. You know what I'm saying? And that hurts Crawford. But that's Bob Arum's fuck ups. I mean, and like I was saying, Crawford fights on ESPN a lot too. So it's like when you look at a fighter, like it's gonna be hard to convince just a regular casual viewer to drop $80 on somebody for a fight when they just fought 3 times on ESPN in a year and they fought the same type of motherfucking opposition. It ain't even no step up. It's the same type of person. I just watched him on ESPN for free 3 times. Now you're gonna fight the same type of dude and you want me to drop 80? No, I'm gonna sit this one out. I'll watch the highlights. That's how it play out. So that's why Al Heyman and them is coming at Bob Arum like 70-30. Bob Arum like, no, 50-50. I got one of the baddest men in the world. But you got this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? It's all politics.
Like the Spence Ugas fight is already into play already. You already know about that.
Well, that's because they both were Al Heyman.
Exactly, Al Heyman fighters, and that's that make. So now you have these 2 fighters. This is definitely a pay-per-view fight. A lot of people underestimate.
So Ennis don't got the money to why he ain't stay there and fight Ennis. I feel like Ennis is dangerous for both of them niggas. Really.
Boots.
Ennis.
Okay, Boots is in a situation where like what we're talking about with Luis Ortiz and the heavyweights. It's that high risk, low reward type situation. Like, okay, the big dogs don't want to fight him yet until they ain't got no choice but to fight him. They don't have until it's to the point where they have no choice but to fight the man, then they'll fight him. But just saying like, look, Boots nice. I see what he's doing. I'm gonna give him a shot. Hell no, don't none of the big boys want to do that, because if they do and they jump out in that water, Boots fuck around and beat them, then it's like, damn, I just lost to somebody that's an up and comer. Yeah, he's nice, but I just lost to him, fucked up my whole everything. And I could have been just focusing on fighting these big fights and getting big checks, because the promoter ain't gonna want to kick out a whole lot. They're gonna pay you, but they ain't gonna want to kick out a whole lot of money for somebody like Boots, because they like, well, Boots ain't got a name like that to be kicking out a whole lot of money for you to get paid. So like, yeah, a top fighter will get his money, but it won't be that money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like that's why the way Al Heyman and them do shit, the only reason why they mess with other promoters.
That's why he's talking about moving to 54, and he already talking about Charlo. You know,
that's because that's a fight that can be made. I don't know. I mean, because Charlo and them with Al Heyman and them too, they were PBC, so like that could be difficult too. It's just, man, it's just politics of the game.
I don't like that type of shit about boxing, man. I feel
man,
like
a lot of shit behind it.
They go to wait a bunch of years, and then when niggas get old, they gonna make them fight each other and shit.
Yeah, I mean, and you like Mayweather and them, they got this. They just got this formula, man, and their formula is to try to have their top fighters fighting, you know, as many guys that they feel like they know that they can beat, and then bubble up a fight with another fighter from another promotion to the point where everybody just gotta see it.
You're right. Like promoters, Spence and Terence Crawford. Who you like?
Who do I like?
Yeah,
I like Errol Spence. I like Errol Spence. And the reason why I like Errol Spence is just because I haven't. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I still haven't seen Terence Crawford really get it in with a real welterweight, a legit, bona fide welterweight. Now I know,
like who? Because they fought a few people. They fought already, both of them, same people.
Yeah.
And if you compare them, I'm gonna compare them to you right now. When Errol Spence fought Kell Brook just came from the cheekbone injury from Triple G. He busted shit. That's why they stopped it. He kept hitting him there. Well, whatever. He stopped it. But Bud was different. Bud beat that boy like he was a little kid. Brooke.
No,
You know,
yeah, he did. He did,
it's
but
different. You
Earl
see,
did him nasty too now. Earl did him bad too.
he
Earl
fought
beat
Earl.
down. Earl in the beginning, Kell Brook was doing good. He was doing okay. But as like after the 5th round, it was like I was looking like, yo, when y'all gonna stop it? He was beating him down.
You seen how Bud did him though?
Well, he got him out of there quick. But
and then look at this, Sean Porter. What Errol Spence did with Sean Porter? How'd that end up?
Okay, I could argue that the Sean Porter that fought what was the other guy? What's the guy that they share same? What was that? Who was that? Errol Spence and Crawford. They both fought Sean Porter, right? Okay, I can safely say that as good as Sean Porter is, to me, he ain't no 147 pounder. That's just he's a blown up 140 guy fighting around at 147. You know what I'm saying?
Like, fight night he comes in like 160.
But Errol Spence didn't stop him, did he?
No, he didn't stop him. No, but I will say that I think that Errol Spence got a better Sean Porter than Bud Crawford got.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
because Bud beat that boy silly.
It was a good fight. It was a competitive fight for most of the fight. It's just that Sean Porter got tired because, like, like things are coming out now. Like, yo, Sean Porter didn't even take this fight seriously like that. Like, he didn't train like that.
He rocked Spence. He rocked Spence too. He rocked Spence.
Oh,
remember?
Man, I love that fight. That fight was a good
He
fight.
rocked Spence. He couldn't rock Bud.
Yo, that fight was fucking dope. I'm not even gonna take nothing from that fight. That fight was dope, but I still think that even though Spence and Porter had a good fight, I think styles make fights.
Yeah,
Porter gonna always bring it. You know what I'm saying? No matter who's in front of him, Crawford is not gonna just go at Errol Spence. Like,
no, it's gonna be a technical fight, and it's gonna be a boring fight.
No, I don't think it's gonna be boring. What I think it is that it ain't gonna be just no rock 'em sock 'em like Sean Porter, because Errol Spence got forced to fight Sean Porter like that because Sean Porter jumped in the phone booth with him like, "What's up?" Now he stepped right in his face and stayed there the whole time. That ain't the way Spence want to fight.
No,
I tell people Spence can beat everybody in the welterweight division if he can fight his fight, and that's stand on the outside because he's bigger than everybody. You stand on the outside, he got one of the best jabs there is, and then he neutralizes you when he comes with that right hook to the body. I mean, and it's just something different, man. The dude, if he fights with distance and size, them boys cannot do anything with him. That's just my opinion, because I'm still waiting for Crawford to fight a bona fide welterweight. Like, I don't think Porter, even though Porter's got fights at welterweight, I don't consider him to be a welterweight. I consider him to be a blown up junior.
So what will you think will be a certified fight for Bud Crawford to fight pay-per-view for a, you would say a, what would they call it,
well, you talking about a pay-per-view worthy opponent for Bud Crawford. That's not Errol Spence. That's not Errol Spence. Shit, man. It might be Jamel Charlo.
Exactly.
No one really else is there. He has to go up. He has to go up.
I mean, you could.
Because I don't think.
If Keith Thurman beat Barrios, and maybe Keith Thurman, maybe, I don't know. It depends on how good he looks, because he got to look good too. He got to look good.
You know what fight?
If he look half-assed, ain't nobody gonna care.
You know what fight? Will be.
You know what fight I do want to see? What? You know what fight I want to see though, bro? Ryan Garcia versus Davis.
Absolutely. Damn, man, it's time, man. I swear,
that's gonna be very surprising. That fight.
You said what?
That fight is gonna be crazy.
Who you
Ryan
have
Garcia
winning?
was, huh?
Who you like?
Man, I fuck with Davis. Davis is a beast and everything. I just feel like that little nigga Ryan Garcia is gonna. I think he's gonna beat him, man.
Oh shit!
I think he's gonna hit him from outside. He's long. I feel like he's longer. He's faster. The kid got a hell of a chin. If you see how he got knocked down by Campbell, nobody got up like that. He didn't even buckle or nothing. It wasn't even. He ain't buckled nothing. Nobody's ever done that. Got up in 1 second. He was stretched out on the way to the floor. His arms were stretched out. Boom, hit the
Yeah, he
You
was
know, like he
got
was
right. And he ain't even buckled, bro. He got right up on 1 second. He ain't even buckled. Nobody's ever done that. Everybody that get rocked and get up, you can see they wobble a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That man, boy, ain't do none of that. The boy's nice, bro. Yeah,
No,
nice chin. He just look.
I fuck with Ryan Garcia. I'm the one thing I worry about him is that he don't get hit a lot. I'm just waiting to see how he gonna respond to somebody that clocked the shit out of him. Now I seen what happened when I seen him drop. Then he's been dropped twice, and I've
He been
seen.
dropped one time.
I thought he got dropped twice, and he got dropped once in another fight.
No, that's the only time. That's what I'm saying. It was nice. It was nice. Get up. That's the only time he ever been done.
He got fucking rocked. He got Luke dropped. It looked like that kind of shit. You know, most people don't get up from. You know what I'm saying? And I always say, and I said
and he buckled or nothing. That's different. That's different. I've never seen that before.
Look,
but Luke
now you have
Campbell
to think
ain't
about this.
Gervonta
Look,
Davis.
if he fights somebody like Tank Davis, who has power in both hands, it's different.
Bro, the little kid got power too, bro. Don't play like Davis just got way more power than him. That little nigga got power too. Don't play.
I'm not
knocking him. Power.
That little nigga got power. That Garcia, little Mexican dude, he got power in both hands, and he's lightning fast. You know what I'm saying? He's longer. He's longer than him. Davis gonna have to leap to swing at him. He's gonna have to leap at him. And that little nigga, bro, he's nice, bro. I'm telling you. Think about it. What Davis gonna do? He gonna have to leap at him. And his backup game is
fighting inside.
He was leaping at Barrios and clocking the whole hell out of him. And I know it ain't the same type of fighter, but at the same time,
and Davis get hit a lot, bro. That little little Mexican Santa Cruz, he put hands on him, bro. Let's keep it real. He put hands on Davis. Barrios, he put hands on Davis too. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, he get hit, bro. You seen what just happened with Pitbull Cruz. Let's not even get into all that. Because he was hurt. He wanted to get the play. He wanted to run out the. If he had a white towel, he would have threw that bitch himself. You feel me? Come on, let's keep it real.
We're gonna talk about hurt. Are we talking about hurt? Hurt?
He was hurt. His body was hurt. Yeah, he hurt his hand, but his body was hurt. Don't play. That's when he fell. When he tripped, you could see how his right leg. He kept that bitch up because that's what little Mexican nigga was hitting right here. You want me to show you? You know that kidney shot. So his right leg, you could see when he fell, he bounced on his gloves. How your hand hurt, but you bouncing on your gloves, nigga, and keeping that leg up, extended so you can hit that float. Come on, man. He was hurt, bro. He was ready to go home, boy. Believe that.
Look, I'm not gonna doubt that because
talked about that. Listen, I'm not gonna.
He didn't expect it to be as hard as a fight as it was. But dog, be real. Even did he really look like
I think Isaac Cruz won that fight.
Has Tank ever looked threatened? Even if somebody hitting him, do it look like it's doing anything? Because I think about like
no,
like
he got a hell of a chin too. He got a hell of a chin too,
but when you think about when Canelo gets hit, do you be like, yo, he got a clot right then? But then he keep coming like, did it hurt? He got hit. He got hit a lot, but it didn't look. It never looked like it changed anything. When Santa Cruz was hitting Tank Davis, those was feather dusters. Man, Tank Davis was laughing at that shit. That wasn't nothing. That was like just windshield wipers. Like he wasn't even feeling that like that. You know what I mean?
I don't see that. I ain't seen none of that.
He was walking through everything Santa Cruz was throwing. Like
I
replayed that match so many times, bro. He blocked most of them shots that they looked like they landed, bro. The little Mexican nigga blocked a lot of them shits. Didn't hit him, bro.
I'm not saying that he didn't block a lot.
What he's trying to say,
a lot of them shots that look like them uppercuts. He caught him like one time. Yeah, you can see his hand.
When Davis fight, when all of his punches, when he throwing with bad intention. So every punch he throws is hidden. And when it's hidden with bad. He ain't just throwing any punches and shit. You know, he's mixing up in there. And I'm talking about Davis.
Yeah, bro. Cruz didn't feel his shit neither, bro. Let's keep it real.
He put him
Man,
to sleep.
He ain't feel none of
knock
that,
the
bro.
fuck out. What do you mean he didn't feel it?
Yo, and Santa
Who?
Cruz
I'm
even
talking about. I'm talking about Pitbull Cruz, man. Davis didn't do nothing
you
to
not
him.
talking about
What he
Santa
did to
Cruz.
Oh,
him?
I thought you talking about Leo Santa Cruz, bro.
I'm
Nah,
about to
hell,
say,
no, I don't even
I'm
talk
like,
about. I don't even
oh.
talk about fighters like that, bro. Let's keep it real. I don't talk about little shit like that. Real, bro. I don't give a damn.
Okay, now,
Listen, I'm talking about
the Cruz,
Pitbull
Isaac
Cruz
Cruz.
didn't feel nothing whatsoever. Not one blow from Davis.
I think Pitbull Cruz won the
He
fight.
did.
No,
Exactly.
y'all bugging, yo.
I think he won the fight.
I think, bro, you got to replay it, bro. You got to
watched
replay
it.
How many times you seen it?
I watched it twice. I saw Tank Davis land the bigger shots. That's what I saw. I saw Tank Davis land the bigger shots. That's what I saw. That's what I saw.
If you call bigger, what was bigger shot to you? To the face? Because
he didn't throw that many body punches. I'm just talking about when he was throwing.
Because listen,
throwing with conviction.
that body shot that little Mexican kept hitting him on the side. It's almost on his back.
Yeah,
the way it was landing, it was almost on his back. That shit was landing perfectly and real hard. You can hear it. Bam, bam, the whole fight. He was eating him up, and that's why when he fell, listen, look at it. When he fell, he tripped and he fell on that right leg. If your hand hurt, if my hand hurt, I'm not gonna fucking bounce my hand, all my weight on my hand. If I fall, no, because my hand is hurt. Right,
well, fam,
bro.
I'm gonna tell you, if you in a fight,
you saying that you don't know what you can be in a ring fighting somebody. You don't know what the fuck you're gonna do.
Listen,
I feel like he was hurt to the body. He was hurt to the body.
Sprained my wrist.
I feel like the Mexican nigga disrespected him to the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? He was hitting him to the body. He didn't like how he was fighting the Mexican. He didn't like how the Mexican nigga was bringing it to him. It was different. He didn't like it. He felt uncomfortable from the beginning to the end, bro. That's not Davis, man. He was uncomfortable the whole fight, bro.
But what he did, when he sat down on his punches and threw them, he was bombing them. I'm telling you, we should be giving
a lot of them shits didn't even land, bro. I'm telling you.
No, you can't say they didn't land. They land.
We should be.
I wish we could replay it together right now.
Getting knocked out. We should give Cruz more props for not getting knocked out because he got.
He didn't even feel one blow. He didn't even rock him, bro. Tell me the truth.
No,
when you seen the Mexican rock,
he caught him a few times.
Yeah,
he never rocked him, bro. He never rocked him, bro.
Fourth round, he felt it in the fourth round. He
never rocked the little Mexican. I never seen him wobble. I never seen him wobble.
He wasn't wobble.
No, he wasn't wobble. Nobody said he was wobbled or nothing like that. But I'm talking about when I'm looking at somebody throwing a punch and it's clean. That's what I saw Tank Davis do way more than Cruz. Like Cruz was just throwing punches, hoping to connect. Every time Tank Davis was throwing, he was looking to land something with some conviction. It was just different. The more flusher shots on the chin, on the face, on the head, he was just laying more wood, punching the shit out of that man. It was just different. Like I can't really compare it. I'm not saying Cruz didn't fight a good fight, but when I look at it,
that was Davis' toughest fight.
Yeah. No.
Shit.
No.
What fight he had tougher than that?
No, yeah, that was his toughest fight. Yeah.
What was it? What?
No, I wouldn't say that.
What fight he had tougher than that?
Ooh. Don't say Gamboa.
You guys ain't saying a name yet. That was his toughest fight. He was hurt, bro.
Yeah, that's clearly.
Look, who fought him tough for Gamboa? Who?
No, nobody.
That boy.
I mean,
I tell you what, that little Mexican nigga dropped Gamboa there too.
I feel like Gamboa was a good fight.
But it happened. It was over quick. Like Gamboa.
It was over. He swept the floor. It's like when you sweep the floor with a broom, nigga. You sweep that nigga out of there, man. Come on, bro. You know the type of fighters I respect, man. I don't like no bullshit, nigga. Go in there, you finish your opponent, goddamn it.
I like that. I like that. There you go.
You go in there when you a fighter, man. You go in that bitch to finish your opponent. Try to finish him. I go in there and play for points. I don't respect none of that. And Mayweather play. I don't like none of that shit, bro. I'm going there to fight for points. You fight. It's a fight. You go in there and finish your fucking opponent. Period.
Look,
I get down, but other people see it different. It's a sport and it's by points, so people see it different, bro. I see shit different, man.
Okay, so look. We switch it up real quick. We was talking about the heavyweights earlier. You know, we was talking about the fight that must happen. You know, it's like Usyk and Joshua. That's must happen. But you was telling me
he just beat him.
The rematch. The rematch.
Joshua would need to go sit in Mayweather's house and go get in the pool and lay down for a little bit. You hear me? Yeah, for real, bro. Let's keep it real. Go lay down. Lay your ass down. You've been getting beat up lately. Look, let's talk about real fight.
But hold on.
Look, hear me out. Usyk is the top dog right now, right? Somewhere like that, right? The top dog and Fury, right? Usyk and Fury, right? That's top dogs?
Right.
Those are top dogs. Okay, these are the fighters that can give. These are the fighters that I feel can give them niggas a good fight and probably beat them. Usyk needs to fight King Kong. Okay, you need to get King Kong.
Listen. Here we go again. No.
Listen, Louise.
Before you say anything, this is what we're talking about. High risk, low reward. You're gonna fight this guy. He doesn't have a belt. Why fight him?
Oh, but you said good. What make you're not talking about no money involved. You ain't mentioning nothing about no money. You said what fights would be good. And I just told you.
Okay, well, let's just say this. Let's raise the stakes.
Those are like dream matches. We can't see those.
I feel you on that. I feel you on the dream match, but something that's a little bit more possible that should happen really, you know, like would be like if Fury and Usyk fight. Like
who?
That's Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. That's the fight that
I like really want to see. I like that fight too. I like Fury for some reason.
Well, I mean, it can
his
go
sloppy ass. I don't know, he do his thing. His sloppy, slow ass. Every punch you see that bitch, but he do his thing. And it lands. I don't know how the fuck it lands, bro.
Yeah,
you feel me?
I don't know if I've seen Fury has not fought anybody as skilled as Usyk. I don't think he's fought anybody as skilled as Usyk. When he fought Klitschko was a little bit long in the tooth. He was a little old. I think if he'd have fought Klitschko like maybe 2 years before that, he would have got stone knocked the hell out. I don't believe Fury was on that level. So I look at and when he beat Klitschko, it was like one of the worst fights I ever seen. Like it was like
you don't like Wilder. You don't like Wilder?
No, I like Wilder. I just don't think that to say that you beat him twice out of and then all people talk about is all the people that Wilder didn't beat. How good does that make you? You get what I'm trying to say? If everybody hates on Wilder for they say he only beat up cab drivers, right? If that's what y'all all say, why would I give Tyson Fury any props for beating that guy twice?
Right.
So I look at it like you and he does not. I don't really haven't seen him. He's beaten good fighters.
Like Usyk is he's different.
Yeah, Usyk's different. I mean Fury ain't been in there with nobody like him. Like plain and simple. Everybody say, well, Tyson is big dude, all this and everything. That's all fine and cool, but he struggled with guys that can box. And he's beaten them guys, but he struggled with guys that know how to box. Wilder was tailor-made for Fury. You know what I'm saying? The only thing Wilder had was a puncher's chance. He didn't knock the man out. If he didn't knock him out, he wasn't going to beat him on points.
No.
Y'all know that. Everybody should have.
I think they was born to fight each other, man. Their fights is like, I don't know, like two big ass dinosaurs in the ring.
The boxer versus the puncher, man. It's perfect. The boxer is perfect. Styles make fights, and that's why I always say Fury.
And that's why I say Fury has good style. Usyk has good style. Usyk's style is different. especially for heavyweights. The way how he moves is different. He's, he's
You know,
all it is.
I watched
He's an
Tyson
active
Fury, bro.
heavy.
I studied that motherfucker, man. And when he gets hit, you see the punch coming, and he goes with the punch. It's like he goes with. Hold on. It's like when he gets hit, bro. That motherfucking that white boy know how to go with the punch, Eddie. So that means if I see the punch coming, he'll go with the punch. You feel me? With the blow, and then he'll get knocked down, but he won't get hit. He don't get hit solid. That's why when bro hit him with a jab, he'll throw his head back. So the hit, it never hits him solid. That's why that cracker keep getting up, man. That's why. Because if you watch him, he gets up off everything. He get up.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Fury.
Okay.
When he get knocked down, it's like, bro, that's the tall ass dude, bro, to get up like that. Feel me? When he be laid out too, but he be chilling. You know why? He be chilling, bro. Because every blow he goes with the blow. He don't get the full blow. He'll go with that bit and he'll fall, and he throws himself down so he can rest a little bit. That's how he do it, bro. That's how he be Wilder.
Yeah, but I just want to see how he gonna react to a guy. First of all, don't care how big he is, and second of all,
now you're right. I think Usyk. You right. Usyk
is going
will
to be in his face. He's going to be aggressive. He's going to be in his face. He's not going to run from you. He's going to keep moving his head, and he's going to keep boxing. And I just want to see how Fury responds to somebody that's going to do that. You feel me?
So look, what's your outcome for that fight? Usyk and Fury.
I tell you, man, I want to pick Usyk to win because I think Usyk is one of the more skilled guys in the whole world. I've been saying this for years.
Man, Eddie,
I say even when he was at cruiser, you know what I mean? I've been saying for years, I think Usyk is about as skilled as you're gonna get. But I don't know, man. Fury if Fury fight the way that he fought Wilder, then he can beat Usyk, and that's just be strong and just lay all on him and use his weight and his height and just clinch.
He's
and
big,
whenever he's free, just pop him a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? He can win like that. Yeah, he can win like that. But if Usyk stand in front of him and don't let him do all that, don't let him grab him, just keep moving constantly like he did against Joshua. He didn't let Joshua grab on him like that. If he do that, then it could be trouble for Fury. He could lose that bitch. Like, I just believe that.
You right. Hey, where Eddie go? Eddie still there? I'm gonna have to go handle some shit.
Oh, you out?
Yeah, I gotta go handle some shit.
Oh shit, that's what's up, fam, man. That's what's up. Good for
where Eddie at?
Man.
I'm here. I'm
here. Oh, there he is.
I want to talk to Keith Thurman, man. Eddie got to get me on with my boy Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? I need to tell him to step back in the ring, man. Because that Pacquiao shit was a fluke, man.
It's going down soon. It's about to happen.
Yeah, man. He need to come on back, man.
He's about to fight soon. He's fighting Barrios.
He the only one to go put Florida on the map, man.
He's fighting Barrios.
Huh?
He's fighting Barrios.
Yeah, he go sweep that boy up. Yeah, I ain't nothing to him. But that's just a little thing to open the door and come back in the building, probably.
Fact.
You got to get back in the building.
I love him. I just think he slept on Pacquiao crazy.
You know, and he slept on Pacquiao because he fought him. He gave him a hell of a fight. He just slept on him. He got dropped. Pacquiao looked like he did more to him, but he slept on him. You know, it ain't like he
slept.
Dogged him. He ain't dogged him.
It took him 6 rounds to wake up. But I tell everybody that Thurman won the fight from the 7th round to the 12th. It was all Keith Thurman. It was just that Pacquiao won the first 6 rounds and he got the knockdown.
Yeah.
So that was the knockdown was the only thing that really won him the fight.
Exactly, and it wasn't even all that. You know, he was just backing up. He faked him to the body. He tapped him in the body and came up, boom, and dropped him. He was laughing at him. He ain't dogging him. If he would fight Pacquiao again, he'll be.
Yeah, I would like to see Keith Thurman back in the mix. I think he's I think he's a top welterweight. I would like
He's
him
supposed
back
to
in the
be up
mix.
there. He's supposed to be up there. He's supposed to be up there.
That's why I say he the only, like, maybe he might be
He
the
just
only
got, you know,
fighter.
he got more heart than these niggas, man. He's from Florida, man. So he got more heart than these niggas. He took a fight that nobody else wanted to take at the time, and he jumped on, and he's from Florida. He got too much balls. We got balls down here. That's what happened.
I know about down there. I did a
Tell him about
lot
that
of dirt
Florida
down
heat.
there. I know about down there.
But he shouldn't have took that Pacquiao fight. He shouldn't. He should have let Errol Spence take it because Errol Spence was smart. Oh, I got something wrong with my eye and shit. Yeah, whatever, nigga. You was smart. You let Keith Thurman jump in the goddamn Decatur mob. Nigga, that's what you did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't think Thurman should have fought Pacquiao then, right then and there now.
Yeah, like,
But anyway, I gotta go, man. I gotta handle business, man. I'm gonna check y'all boys out. You hear me?
No doubt. All right, man. Take care.
All right, you too, bro.
All right, yo. See ya.
Yo.
Man. So like
that motherfucker there is amazing. He's funny as shit. That's my guy. He keep it a buck. But that's how we do it over here. Anybody who watching this shit, this is how we do it. Like, this shit unapologetic. We don't favoritism for nobody. If you fucking up, we gonna call you out on this shit.
Definitely, because the way how I saw the way how we just explained everything is straight facts. We're not gonna. There's no reason to sugarcoat shit. Feel me?
It may not be factual, all of it, but it's still from the heart. Nonetheless,
right. It's like
up.
We talk about shit that other people want to hear.
Yeah, because these motherfuckers don't be talking about a lot of them out here. They sugarcoat. They don't want to make certain people mad. We may not have enough subscribers for that yet to make people mad. But hey, we got over 500, so we doing okay. You know what I'm saying? We would have more if we were, we did our thing. But we all right. We're gonna be all right. We here. But Joe, man, before we go, real quick, I just want to ask you, okay, I know it's early in the year, we might be a little late, but 2021, who was your fighter of the year?
Okay, I get fighter of the year 2021. I give it to Usik. I give it to Usik.
Okay. Hey, I'm not mad at that. That's a good choice. The motherfucker went from cruiserweight, came up in 2021, fought, and then fucking beat Anthony Joshua. Man, that's fucking crazy. He fucking deserves it just as much as anybody does. You saying Usyk ain't a bad thing at all. All right. But for me, it's Canelo Alvarez. Canelo unified a division that ain't been unified by a motherfucker that started at 140, like 140, really, if you want to think about it. But 147 when he started rolling, to get all the way up there and to win and unify that. People can say they knew he could beat them guys, but he still went up there and beat them guys. And you can't take that away from him. Other people ain't doing it. I don't see nobody from that started at 147 like that, going all the way up there and trying to fight guys like that. So I got to give it to Canelo. He did his thing. He beat 3 good fighters. And I got to give him his props for that. So I got Canelo. What's your knockout of the year?
Wilder versus Fury.
Fury knocking out Wilder. That's your knockout.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Damn, you sound real like that. That's you sure, bro? Like you are over there? What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck going on over there? You like Fury Wilder? I guess you sound like somebody just took your dog, your little puppy from you, or some shit. What's going on over there, bro? Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that shit took everything from me. I mean, that fight took everything from me.
Now I got that as my fight of the year. So I guess we don't even need to talk about that. I guess that's fight of the year. That's pretty much the consensus fight of 2021. I think Fury Wilder 3 could possibly be one of the best heavyweight championship fights of all time. That shit was amazing. It was a whole movie. It was literally a movie. You don't even got to talk about it. If you don't believe it, just go watch the shit. If you ain't seen it, it's a movie. It's a whole movie. You get everything you want in that shit. It's a whole movie. But my knockout of the year, damn. And you know what sucks? I'm so sorry, but I can't even remember the motherfucker he knocked out. But my knockout of the year probably has got to be Callum Smith, dog, when he made his light heavyweight debut. Damn, it's fucked up. I can't even remember the dude he stoned. But Lord, listen. He hit that man. My man hit the ground. And he started doing like this electric shake. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how in the movies, when somebody throw like water, throw like a radio or something electrical in the tub, and the motherfucker be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how they be like that. That motherfucker was like that. That was the craziest knockout I saw. It was some good ones. Gabe Rosado, you know what I'm saying, had a crazy one. Tyson Fury, was it Oscar Valdez? When he knocked out Burchell? Oh Lord, like that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that Callum Smith one, that one was pretty crazy. Like that was for me. That was my knockout of the year. Definitely, that Callum Smith shit was. Whew. People ain't supposed to juke like that on the ground, man. Oh, you know what's so funny? Honorable mention. Y'all might laugh at me, but Jake Paul knocking out Tyron Woodley's bitch ass is our honorable mention for knockout of the year too, because I think Tyron Woodley is the worst boxer I've ever seen, so he deserved to get knocked out like that. So he gets an honorable mention. Jake Paul, salute to you, Brody. Yeah, man. There was a lot of stuff that happened in 2021. There were a lot of great fights. There were a lot of good matchups. We hope to see more of that coming up in the next year. We just talked about it like a couple of dream matchups that we thought would be dope. You know what I mean? We would like to see in the next year. Hopefully they come through. You know, we'll be back talking more about all kinds of stuff with boxing and maybe some other BS. Because it ain't nothing else to do. Shit, Eddie, you got anything to add, bro?
I mean, besides the fact that my year ended with, you know, Wilder getting knocked out again. You know, no, I don't have nothing else to add on to that. And all I want to say is,
this motherfucker here, man.
Usyk is my guy now. Usyk's my dog.
This motherfucker. Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you like this. My thing is for boxing in 2022. I'm just gonna say this: keep the file. You understand? Keep the file. I'm saying this to everybody that's listening. Anybody that watches this, that made it all the way to this point, keep the file. Shakur Stevenson. Remember the name. Remember the name. Shakur Stevenson. Remember the name. If ain't nobody told your ass, I'm telling you, Shakur Stevenson, motherfuckers. Remember that. All right? You're looking at one of the next great ones. Hopefully in 2022 he'll be able to show that.
You think he's that worthy that he's gonna become top dog? You think in that division?
I think yes. I'm not even gonna really. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Shakur Stevenson. Like I said, remember the name. You heard it here. If you don't know already, I'm sorry.
Now you know.
I hope in 2022 he gets to showcase his skills even more.
So here's what I want to see. To be honest, Shakur Stevenson versus my man oh my God, Teofimo. I want to see that fight.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. I ain't gonna lie. I want Shakur Stevenson to fight Vasily Lomachenko. That's what I want to see.
You think that fight can happen?
Yeah, and I think because of the fact that they both top rank, if I'm not mistaken, and I would love to see it just because there's so many people that really need to see what Shakur Stevenson can do. There's people that need to see it. They really need to see it, like for real. Because I think people be hating and they thinking like, well, what he did, like y'all haven't been watching everything then clearly because, yeah.
I mean, put it this way,
power and all that. Yeah, whatever.
I feel like Shakur Stevenson is like the wild card with Usyk.
The wild card, I understand.
Because a lot of people taking Stevenson lightly. You know, he might not have the best resume, but he is sharp. He's a sharp shooter, and he got power. That's a problem. That's a problem, especially for this dude, because he ain't your average fighter. You know, he's a street hood dude. You feel me? He got the background. You feel me? Like he's a street dude. He's humble with it though. He's humble. He's humble about it. Like
straight up. Listen,
he's a straight up savage dog.
I look. I keep saying people can say what they want, but I've been in boxing, messing with boxing 30 years. All right. I've seen everything. Fuck what you think. Fuck what anybody think. I seen everything and I could prove it. All right. That dude is different. The skill is different. People who doubt that guy, you're just gonna wait. Just wait and see. Just wait and see. Just wait and see. But I think he is the most skilled fighter that I've seen in 30 years. So, and I'm saying that, and people can say what they want, I'm sticking to that. And y'all gonna see for yourself. But it's all about, see, now it's not about the skill. It's about this fucking promoter making a fucking fight. That's all. That's what it's all about now.
I have a question. Is he with Mayweather
for all of this?
Huh? Is he with Mayweather promotion?
No, he with Bob Arum.
He's with Bob Arum.
So now it's not about. That's just with all the fights that we talked about tonight. It ain't about the fighters. I don't believe in that ducking shit because when you fight, you fight. You'll fight whoever wants to fight you.
Right.
The promoters and the managers and all this other shit, people behind the scenes don't want it to happen. They'll do everything in their power to make sure it don't happen until it's right for them. They don't give a fuck what's right for you or what you want to do with your shit. They want it to bubble up until, you know what I'm saying, it gets to the height where everybody benefits. They don't give a fuck about what you do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they do. So all the fights that we talked about, it's not about whether the fighters want to do it. It's about the fucking politics and the promoters.
Always comes down to always come down.
Yeah, man. It wasn't like this so much back in the day, man, because it wasn't that much. It pretty much was a monopoly in a way back in the day. So it wasn't like that so much.
Back in the days, you didn't have so much. You know,
pretty much was either Bob Arum or Don King, like mostly, or you had the Gooses. You had a couple people here and there, but like for the most part, it was either Bob Arum or Don King back in the day.
And they're the one who took it and they made the fight happen.
Yeah, and now everybody even though it was, pulling teeth to do that, but they still got it done. And then now you got other people that got they got a piece of the plate. You got different personalities. Now you got a couple fighters that promote. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's different plates. Everybody getting a piece.
Exactly. But, look at Canelo. He got his own promotion now.
Well, it's a few guys, like but it's just the fact that that's what hinders all these big fights that we want to see. Like people must be crazy if they think Spence ain't down to fight Terence Crawford. Like
Right.
that's fucking dumb. Like to say that he
Right.
don't want to fight him.
And
Like
it's like
come on.
if it was up to him, he'd fight him next week if he had to.
Hell yeah, like pussy, I fight, motherfucker. Who the fuck you
It's
think you
just
talking
it's
to,
just
bitch? Like
this
I fight.
thing
What's good?
these
We
things
can
you have
just
to
fucking
do.
put the gloves on right now and go box for free. That's how
Right.
real I know. That's how real I know it is. So I don't believe in any of that stuff. But when you got handlers that want to set it up to make sure that everybody else gets paid on top of you getting paid, then that's what this is all about. They worried about their pockets. They're not worried about yours because you're gonna get paid regardless. If y'all was to fight next week, they're gonna have to pay y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But they
Regardless.
worried about how much they gonna get paid. And
Exactly.
that's why these big fights don't happen until it just bubbles up to the point where they ain't got no choice.
Right, because like okay, now you run out of opponents, and now it's like this fight must have to happen. Like there's no other outcome now.
It's gotta go down now. You feel me? It's just gotta happen now. So.
And that's I feel like that's the same thing what happened with Tyson Fury in a way with Wilder. It's like that fight had to go down. And it had to go.
Well, man. Long story short, that fight was supposed to be a tune-up for Wilder. Real rap. I mean, Fury was
Yeah.
just coming back from all that bullshit. He had a little whack ass, little tune-up nut ass fight, and then that was supposed to be a tune-up fight for Wilder.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I be trying to tell people. Like when y'all motherfuckers don't do this with Fury just yet. Right? Let him beat somebody else. And then I'll talk to y'all about if he's a great heavyweight or not.
Dig it. I dig it. I dig it because the first fight, the way how it went down, Wilder was supposed to win that fight easy. It wasn't supposed to be a rematch.
He had no
That
choice
fight was,
but he had no choice because the shit got so crazy. He had to there was a
right.
draw. It was like left there, like he had to
I feel like
try to close the
he took
business.
Fury lightly the first time. And if he didn't took Fury lightly the first time, it would have been easy mount because Fury wasn't ready for him the first time. But he gave him all this time to get ready and all this extra shit, and this is what happened. Outcomes like this happens,
Facts,
and
bro.
it's bullshit.
Right.
It's bullshit
Facts.
because I honestly had Wilder winning that fight clearly. Then at that moment, I had him winning clearly, and he fucked it up. And he wants to come in heavier the next fight. Like what the fuck? Why come in heavier? Like what do you think that's
It
gonna
is
do?
what
The
it
third
is,
fight, you
man.
want to still come in heavy? Like come on, dog. You seen how you fucking whooped his ass the first fight? He came in light as shit on your feet. The jab was popping, pop, 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 pop. You feel me?
Well, it is what it is, man. That shit's ancient history to me. Like all of that shit's ancient history to me. But the point of this stream was fights that we would like to see happen, and they should happen. But the possibilities of them happening, we don't know because these fucking promoters play games. So we gotta wait and see what goes on. But we gonna see what happens, man. Yo, I'm out this joint, Eddie.
I am out of here. You know it. It's your boy Eddie Unsteady. Your boy Ching Ming. We're gonna upload stuff more often. We haven't been doing anything lately, but
It's
you know,
2022. Fuck all the dumb shit. We just
shit.
upload shit. It is what it is. We just gonna upload shit. So fuck it. We ain't gonna say nothing. It's just gonna happen. Stay tuned. I'm out this bitch. CBC.
Eddie Unsteady. We out.